Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rikah Kadash. Now, when you look at the Renaissance time, it was a major conspiracy that these people that was rebirthing themselves, that's what Renaissance mean, the rebirth, they had a major conspiracy going on and a cover-up. That's where you got iconoclasm, where the icons or the pictures of the people that was ruling those lands, they was changed unto the people that was taking over, that was rebirthing themselves. And they got Michelangelo and all of these artists and painters to start making statues and paintings of themselves. But the original people was a royal family that was ruling. You see, there was a royal family that was promised to rule and to be rulers. They was created to rule. They were the original royal family on the earth, because that's how the Most High set up the earth, to be ruled by a royal class, a kingship. You see, kings and priests, a hierarchy. That's how he created the earth. When you look at nature, it's all created with a hierarchy. So when you look at the Byzantine Empire and the Jacobites, it was something in that area in Europe. Those peoples was going back to the nation of Israel. And the images or the icons is all over Russia, Germany, Europe, Ireland, Britain or Britannica, because we was ruling at this time as Israelites. Spain, Portugal, we was ruling in all of those lands. And when the Renaissance came, that was the transformation of power. And so at the end of the day, the whole situation is about a royal family. And see, when you go into Luke 21 and 24, it talks about the punishment of the royal family. The Messiah, Yahweh, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ, he gave the punishment to the royal family. And the royal family lived in the Holy Land, Jerusalem. He told them you would be killed by the sword, and you would go into slavery into all nations. That was the punishment of the royal family. And he also told them that the Gentiles, the people that's not a part of your family, will take over your land. You see, and it would be a time that they would rule your land, and while they're ruling, it's going to be all kind of stuff starting to happen in the sun, moon, and the stars in the heavens. The power's going to be shaking, and men going to start fainting out of fear because they're going to be wondering what's happening. And he said, that's when your redemption, that's when I'm going to buy you back. Because I sold you, I'm telling you, you're going to be sold to all nations. But I'm going to buy you back, or you're going to be redeemed. You're going to be bought back from the Gentile. And lift up your heads, because this is your redemption time. And you're going to it's going to finally come to a realization when you see me coming on the clouds with power and great glory. And so that's the plight of this royal family. And those people was also their identity was taken. So now people are calling them blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Jamaicans, Haitians, all kind of descendants of slaves that was sent to the islands, and these slaves had names put on them, slave names put on them. But all of these was the children of Israel that was suffering the curses of their royal family. This royal family went into captivity. This royal family disobeyed the Most High and the rules that he set for this royal family, the high standard that he set for this royal family, and he punished them. Now, on the contrast, the other family was also a part of Isaac, the father of and Abraham, the fathers of this royal family. And so he promised them also a rulership. So when this royal family, the Israelites, fell and disobeyed, he allowed the twin brother Esau and his children to have a rulership, to be a royal family on the earth, while these Israelites were suffering the punishments for being the top royal family. So that's why you have Queen Elizabeth and all of these people in those lands that we was ruling, and we was banished from those lands. If you go and type in expulsion of the Jews, that is a clear operation. We was expelled out of all of those lands, and we had to go into captivity. And that's what the Atlantic slave trade happened at the same time that the Jews was being expelled from all of these lands. The slave trading situation started to happen at this same time. But it's all in the Bible, and it was all concerning this royal family, the Israelites, God's chosen people. In Psalms 82 and 6, he said, ye are gods. See, ye are the rulers, ye are the powers of this earth. In 2nd Ezra, it says that the earth was made for our sakes, for this royal family, because that's how he organized the world. That's how he created this world and what he purposed it to be. And when you go into Romans chapter 9, verse 11, it says, before the children was even born, he had this purpose. He had this plan for these two royal families. You see, he had this purpose and plan for these two royal families to rule exactly when he wanted them to rule, and for the period of time that he wanted them to rule. And so now we're in the midst of the short rulership of our so-called twin brother Esau and his children. They are ruling right now, the so-called white man. That's what they call themselves now. And the descendants of slaves are the people that's serving them. And so the prophecy in Genesis 25 and 23 would say that the elder brother will serve the younger. That's what's going to happen at the end of the day. The eldest brother Esau, his children will have to serve the children of Israel at the end of the day. And so them are the ones that had the Renaissance. His children was rebirthed, and they start changing all of the icons and images that the Israelites was putting up when they was in their rulership in Europe. Even the word Europe come from one of the Israelites' women. Her name was Europa. So it's known that these Edomites or children of Esau was always some liars, deceivers, you see. And now the truth is coming out about them, and now it's time for Jacob and his children to rule. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah. By Shimmy Kakadash, double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace of the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.